Hello, guys. Welcome back to MU Sports TV, and this is where you get all the news concerning Manchester United. So, guys, we are back to club football this week after a 2 weeks break from club football to the international football. Now we are back in the club football week, and I tell you what, it doesn't come much difficult for United as this week because United are traveling to Anfield in order to face Liverpool in match week 8, if I'm not wrong, seeking for the back-to-back win first time under Ruben Amorim after a 2-1 victory, 2-0 victory, sorry, against Sunderland at Old Trafford in match week 7. Now match week 8, we are facing Liverpool at Anfield, where we haven't lost in our last two games there, nil-nil and 2-2 draw last season. So it is going to be a memorable and it's going to be a difficult encounter against the Reds at Anfield on Sunday. The Spurs Sunday, that is because I think Liverpool have lost their last 3 games of 4 games, if I'm not wrong. They lost Palace, they lost Galatasaray, and they lost Chelsea. Yeah, that is that they've lost their last 3 games in all competitions. And United, it won't be that bad. It won't. It will be good if United can hand them another huge blow in their title race with a defeat at home. That will be 4 games and be without a win, or rather 4 losses, 4 consecutive losses for Liverpool, the first time in more than 30 years. And for that to happen, we must turn up at Anfield, where it is not always easy to win. We know how difficult it is to win at Anfield, but we have gone there the last 2 matches. We drew nil during Ten Hag era, and we drew 2-2 last season in a first encounter of Ben Amorim at Anfield against Aaron Slot's side, and we drew 2-2 thanks to goals from Alessandro Martinez, who is expected to be back in training this week, and also Amad Diallo, who is, I think, returning back to his form of last season. So, guys, match week 8, Manchester United are traveling to face Liverpool in London, or rather in Liverpool. That is in Liverpool, to face them in match week 8 in the Premier League, as we look for our first back-to-back wins for the first time under Ruben Amorim's reign. So, guys, I just want to talk about the team news. Which players are expected to be out? Which players are expected to be back in training? Which players we expect to start? Just here to talk about the expected or the predicted lineup that I think Mr. Ruben Amorim might go with on Sunday. So, guys, in terms of team news at the moment, all the players that represented their countries in this week's international break, no injuries have been reported so far. With the Dalot, Bruno Fernandes with Portugal playing today, their last match that is. Mbomo, rather Acuna and Casemiro are also playing today against Japan. So there have been no injuries reported. Sesko played, Dogu played. Lammens has been an unused substitute for Belgium. Bandit, I don't know, he's been playing for Turkey. So I think we have had a great run of games in terms of players not picking up unnecessary injuries. That is, and we've been so lucky not to report any injuries to our players. So I think we are going to have the same squad we had before at the international break. That is, and maybe there have been some rumors that we could see Lisandro Martinez back in training. Remember, Martinez was injured last season against Crystal Palace. He tore his ACL. That is, so he needed time to recover, and we can't rush him back. That is our Amorim's words. We don't want to rush him back because we want to take precaution because we want to avoid that from happening. I think whatever I've seen I've seen from Luke Shaw. We used to see Luke Shaw coming in, playing 2 matches, then he got injured for 3 months. But so far, Luke Shaw has been good. No injuries for Luke Shaw, and I think whatever they've done with Luke Shaw, they should do with Lisandro Martinez. Because guys, I tell you what, Lisandro Martinez, in this first ever season for Manchester United, he was outstanding, really, really outstanding. Until that injury, that foot injury against Real Betis in the Europa League, that is when Martinez started to play with a lot of with some precaution. Yeah, but I think we don't need to rush him back. We have defenders available. We have players capable of playing that position. So I think it is wise for the fans to come down, and we need to see Martinez playing, but we don't need to rush him back because it will be unnecessary and it will be another loss if he got injured again with the same issue. Um, I talked about our players not being injured in international matches, but I forgot about Eden Heaven. He was injured in duty for the under 21, and he had to be hooked off in the first half. So, according to the manager, he said it is not something serious, and it was just a precaution. And we hope to see him back in training this week, if not maybe next week. But I think the issue is not that major, and Eden Heaven will be in training with the squad this week. So, guys, another good news that is Mazraoui, who was injured. He missed, I think, our last two games, and he was seen in training with Morocco. And we're going to have Mazraoui back in training with us this week, and that's also a good injury news and an injury boost as far as we are concerned because we know what Mazraoui can do. It's good playing at RCB and also right wing back. So it's good to have Mazraoui back in training, and San Martinez also. It's good seeing him back in training as well, and we hope maybe we'll see him back before the end of the year. Yeah, maybe late November. We'll see him back playing for us. So guys, those are the only update we have in terms of players coming back from injury or players that are injured until today. That is because we have our players still playing. We have Bruno Fernandes, Dalo, still playing. I think Bomo is still playing today, if I'm not wrong. Cunha, Casemiro will be playing today. So we wish them all the best, and I wish them a good game, man, to score, assist, and have a clean sheet. And wish them to come back tomorrow injury free because we need them. Because Liverpool, it is going to be a great match, very interesting, and I think if we go there with a great mindset, if we go there with the winning mindset, we can go, we can win. Yeah, we just have to be patient. We just have to be composed. We play our game. Don't panic. Yeah, I know the crowd at Anfield is always outrageous, and it's always going against the opponents. But we need to be there. Don't worry about the crowd, guys. Our fans will be there even if even if they are a quarter of the Liverpool fans. Let make the noise, you know. But for the players, we need to win the match against Liverpool. There's no way we haven't won against Liverpool for ages now. You know, last time we won against Liverpool, I think was when Mata scored that goal. One Mata, yeah, not wrong. So we are going there to win. If at least a point, we need to win or at least come out with 1 point. So guys, yesterday I asked you guys. I made a poll yesterday in the comment section where I asked a question. Who should start in goal against Liverpool? And I gave two options. That is Lammens and Altay Bandir. And 97% of you have chosen to have chosen Lammens to start ahead of Altay Bandir, who has 3%. I think this is clear enough. Yeah, this is clear enough because they want Amorim to be ruthless in his selection, and somebody is saying it's not even a debate. Just put Lamens a beg. So they need the fans are calling for Lamens to start, and I saw an argument. I saw an argument where somebody is talking about what if we go there and Saint Lamen starts and maybe Liverpool score 4 5 goals we the fans and the media are going to turn again up against Lammens. And I was like, why are we having that kind of mentality, guys? Why are we having that kind of mentality that Liverpool are going to score 4 5 goals past us? Yeah, these we should be having a great mentality. This is Manchester United, guys. Don't forget about that. And we should go there with a winning mentality, going there to win the match, going there to score goals and return back at all, return back to Manchester with 3 points, because we have our next 5 matches are really really interesting. And if we start with a win against Liverpool, it is going to be a smooth run. But a loss against Liverpool, we're playing Forest next, Spurs, Brighton is there also. It's going to be difficult for us and for everyone involved. But I hope that all is going to be well for us. Amorim has learned his lessons. No more experimenting. Or who's that's there, who played there. The only headache I want from Ben Amorim to have is whom should I start? Is it Mount or Cunha? Is it Mbemo? Is it Mbemo or Mainu? You know, these are the only headache I want Ben Amorim to have. At the moment, the only striker we have is Sesko. So there's nobody who should start ahead of Sesko in that position. Same as goalkeeper. We in every match we are heading to, we already have two positions that are occupied already and guaranteed. That is Saint Lammens in goal and Benjamin Sesko as a striker. The rest of the positions, Amorim knows what to do. But for goalkeeper, Saint Lammens should be our first goalkeeper. We've seen enough. We've seen enough from Bandir, and everybody knows that at the moment, Saint Lammens should be given the chance to start as our goalkeeper going forward. So in goal, guys, against Liverpool, Liverpool are going to play a very different game. The one we experienced against City, the one we experienced against Arsenal, and the one we had against Chelsea. Liverpool are always playing their own kind of football. They're different one. They sometimes they play like Real Madrid. So they play a very difficult match and a different match. So we don't expect to have the same similar game we had against Chelsea, Arsenal or City. But for Liverpool, guys, on Sunday, it is going to be a different match, and the approach should be the same, but the tactics are going to be different and must be different. So what I'm saying about this, I'm talking about the team selections. This is a game where I don't want to see Dalot anywhere. This is a game where I don't want to see Ugarte starting. This is a game where I want to see Cunha or Mount starting. But if you ask me, I'll tell you what, I want to see Mount starting ahead of Cunha, because Mount, there's a way he plays. When he plays, our midfield is always strong enough because he presses a lot higher, and is also good at shooting. He can shoot from anywhere. And the game against Sunderland was just an example of what Mason Mount can do. So in goal against Liverpool, guys, I'm going to start to go with Lammens. I'm sorry, Bandir or Steve Hitton, but Lammens have shown that he needs to start, not just because he played good against Sunderland, but we have seen enough from Bandir. And for Hitton, I think he's not for debate. He's old. So in goal, I'll go with Lammens to start ahead of Bandir. The back three, Luke Shaw. We have Luke Shaw. We have Eden Heaven. We have Matthias de Ligt. We have Leon Yoro. Mazraoui is back. And Maguire is there. Guys, against Liverpool, I don't want to see Luke Shaw starting. With all due respect, I respect Luke Shaw enough, but against Liverpool, I don't want to see Luke Shaw starting. This is where I want to see Leon Yoro, Matthias de Ligt, and Mazraoui. That is the back three I want to see against Liverpool. Leon Yoro, Matthias de Ligt, and Mazraoui. Patrick Dogu as a left wing back, and Amad Diallo as a right wing back. A midfield of Bruno Fernandes and Casemiro. Even though Bruno Fernandes is not a CM, but at the moment he's playing there, and Bruno Fernandes to start in midfield alongside Casemiro. I'll start with Mason Mount partnering with Mbeumo and none other than Benjamin Sesko up front. We have a strong bench. We have Matheus Cunha, we have Kobe Meno, we have Joshua Zagze, we have Gate, we have the likes of Dalot, the likes of Luke Shaw in the bench as well.